Attention on me. Is anybody with me? Say the pretty who with me? Louis V, leaning to the T. Oh, I'm clean.
You already know who it is, man. It's your boy, Poor Boy, sending a poll. Don't stand for Poe. Back at y'all with some very important NBA 2K20 gameplay and badge news. So let's get right into it. Get your notepad out. These are some things that you're going to want to remember when you create your build in the full game. But Mike Wang, he took to Twitter to ask us about Takeover. He says, you finding it too difficult to get Takeover in the demo, or is the frequency okay? Let me know the max you've gotten so far in a single test game and what Takeover you had. Thanks. Now 64,000 people voted on this poll, so don't feel bad if you did not have the chance to vote on this poll, because a lot of people do not be on Twitter. But 64,000 people voted, and 66% of those people said yes, it is too difficult to receive Takeover. So we will expect to see a reduce in Takeover time to receive it in full game, because it's looking like everybody does not like how long it takes to receive Takeover. Let me know how you guys feel about Takeover down in the comment section. I like Takeover currently where it's at. I don't want people to be able to receive Takeover so easily like it was in NBA 2K19, but we'll talk about that more later when full game comes out. Now let's jump into some more news. We're gonna jump into badges. Somebody took to Twitter to ask Mike Wang to remove quick draw badge. He says, remove quick draw please, there's really no point of it being a badge. Mike Wang responded. He said, being able to get your shot off quickly is an asset. We want it to cost you something, or else everyone will be able to do it regardless of their build choices. And I love that response, and I love the way that they took to putting quick draw in the game and not making T-Rex arms a requirement to shoot fast. So let me know how you guys feel about quick draw, and it's not going to be removed from the game. I know a lot of people asked for quick draw to be removed and for it to go back. The smaller the arms, the faster you shoot. But as you guys can see here, the way Mike Wang responded, quick draw isn't going anywhere. Now we got some more quick draw news. Somebody took to Twitter to ask Mike Wang under that tweet, and they said, so custom jump shot release will be decided by quick draw badge, and please check and explain about stop and go. I think the translation in Korean is incorrect. That badge is explained about giving and taking passing ability. Yo, I appreciate my man's question, but y'all know what I mean. Mike Wang responded. He said, quick draw is important if you want faster jumpers. Stop and go unlocks snappier dribble, stop and launch content. Now that's more news for you guys when it comes to the quick draw badge as well as the stop and go badge. A lot of people were saying stop and go is going to be useless. I cannot wait to use stop and go mixed with tight handles. Isolation players, man, they better get ready for us out there. Now let's move on to talking about dunking, you know what I'm saying, with the correct buttons or using the stick. Now I try and tell people on stream all the time, it's better to, when you're going up for a layup or a dunk, to use stick, because when you use stick you can choose which hand you go up with. If you just push square, the game is going to choose what you do when you go to the rim. So somebody hit up Mike Wang. They asked, one thing I don't like about the new 2K20 gameplay is when you're trying to take a right-handed dunk, it always does the hop animation. Can you no longer control what hand you dunk with? Mike Wang responded. He said, pro stick diagonally up, right or left, 2 or 10 o'clock to dunk with right or left hand. Hop steps are diagonally down, left or right. If you're trying to press the stick directly left or right, it probably feels random. Now, like I said, if you're going up and attacking the rim and pushing square, I advise you to try and start using stick. It is way better when it comes to finishing at the rim. I know a lot of comp players already know that, but if you did not know that, trying to work it into your game. Now, let's jump on to talking about stretch bigs still being able to equip jump shots, custom jump shots, because a lot of people thought Mike Wang switched it back because he was taking a lot of heat from people being mad that he was going to switch it to where stretch bigs can only get set jump shots at a certain height. So somebody took to Twitter here, Mike Wang said, Mike, why did you remove the height cutoff for jump shot shooting? Logically, it makes sense. Can we get a reason behind it, bro? Now, Mike Wang responded and he said, we ran into a technical snag with the jump shot creator. That's the only reason. So there you guys have it. Stretch bigs, you were totally saved out there, man. Mike Wang was going to switch it to where it was a height cutoff to get custom jump shots, or you'd be stuck with set jump shots. And you have it right here in this tweet. He actually wanted to make that change, but they had an error in the system to where they can't make that change before full release. So I will say, don't be surprised if we expect a change in the future when it comes to them custom jump shots. Now, I'm probably 90% sure mid-game they will not change it to where it's going to be a height cutoff to where you can get jump shots, but don't be surprised if they do it before full game. Now let's jump into the read and react defense. Somebody took to Twitter and they asked Mike Wang, the arrow you see on D in NBA 2K20, is it only an indicator to where the offensive player is going? Is there a way to steal the ball easier if timed right? Now I do like this question. Mike Wang responded, he said, you'll be most successful if you reach when you're sitting on the ball hand side, during a dribble move, in a body up ride with somebody else, during a fumble, or if you're coming from the blind side. Now, I love Mike Wang's response. Shouts out to Mike Wang for being in depth about his replies, because I already knew this. If you are a top defender on 2K and you know you're a good defender on 2K, you knew all of this in Mike Wang's response. So shouts out to Mike Wang for giving him that response. Now let's move on to talking about another badge. We're going to talk about Space Creator. Somebody asked Mike Wang, they said elaborate on Space Creator, and I'm glad somebody hit up Mike about Space Creator. I could hit up Mike myself about a lot of these things, but I want the community to be able to ask for themselves, and then I see it and then enjoy it, you know what I'm saying, versus me asking and everybody thinking that Mike is only going to respond to us YouTubers and things like that. So he said elaborate on Space Creator. Does it affect the actual step back dribble move or the step back off dribble shot? Now, Mike Wang responded, he said Space Creator affects both dribble moves and shots. So there you have it. Everybody that's been saying Space Creator is pointless for dribblers and playmakers, it's going to be perfect for isolation players. Another dub for isolation players. We got tight handles, stop and go, quick first step. Space Creator, it's about to be a GG. I'm glad Mike Wang confirmed that Space Creator is incorporated with dribble moves and not just off dribble shots for shot creators. Now let's jump into some speed boosting news, some new ball handling news. Somebody took to Twitter and they asked Mike Wang, at what ball handling attribute can I speed boost? Is it like 2K19 where it's 86 or is it different? Also, does the first step badge have anything to do with it? Mike responded, he said, you need 86 speed with ball for tier 3 first steps. Let me repeat that. You need 86 speed with ball for tier 3 first steps. Speed with ball is 70% speed rating and 30% ball handling. Quick first step makes all your launches quicker, regardless of tier. Somebody responded, I'm not even worried about speed boosting. Can you confirm at what rating you get pro dribble moves as a small forward? I don't expect elite, so I just want to know. Mike responds, he says, you need to be 65 overall and 70 ball handle to unlock pro dribble moves. So there you guys have it. Everybody out there that's not too worried about speed boosting, but still are going to have high ball handling. You only need to be a 65 overall with 70 ball control to receive pro dribble moves. Now, I do want to repeat this tweet one more time to set it in you guys' head. You need 86 speed with ball for tier 3 first steps. Speed with ball is 70% speed rating and 30% ball handling. Quick first step makes all your launches quicker, regardless of tier. We ain't even gonna go into talking about that. We ain't gonna reveal all the ISO player secrets out there. Shouts out to my ISO players in the community, you know what I'm saying? If you're an ISO player, man, drop an I in the comment section. Now somebody else responded under that tweet, under Mike Wang's response, and they said, is it 70 ball control to be able to do the behind the back escape as well? Mike responded, and again, he said you can do them at 70, but they're not as effective as the tier 3 86 ball control versions. So there you have it, you guys. More news about speed boosting and ball handling. Good luck to you out there if you're going to be capped out at 86 ball control or if you're going to be going under 86 ball control. Now let's move on to another badge. We got some more Intimidator news, and then we got some shot contest news to fall right under this Intimidator news. Somebody hit up, Shouts out to Isaiah Henry. My bad. Isaiah Henry, if y'all didn't know, baseball player, you know what I'm saying, play for the Royals. He said, how do the Intimidator and the Clamps badge work? Mike Wayne responds, he says, Intimidator bumps up the effectiveness of shot contests, causing more misses. Clamps is one of my favorite badges. Mine's too, Mike. It helps you stonewall ball handlers more often and makes it harder for them to blow by you. Now, Intimidator with the effectiveness of shot contests. I advise everybody to pick up that Intimidator badge, you feel me? Now, let's talk about shot contests. Like I said, to fall right under that. Mike Wayne took to Twitter because a lot of people were asking about this, as well as I asked about it. And I told you guys in one of my recent videos, if shot contest was connected to blocks or was it connected to perimeter defense. So Mike Wayne took to Twitter and he said, a lot of people have asked about this since we removed the shot contest rating in NBA 2K20. We look at your interior or perimeter defensive ratings, depending on where the shot is taking. Now, Davis was being funny because everybody was wondering if shot contest was connected to blocks. And somebody else responded under that tweet to follow up. And they said, with that said, how important is height and wingspan as it relates to shot contests? Should we focus more on our defensive rating instead? I love that question. Shouts out to B Harper for that question, because once again, that's one of the questions I wanted to ask myself. Well, I actually did ask this myself and tweeted at Mike about it. And Mike Wayne responded, he said, they're all pretty much equally important. So there you guys have it. Wingspan matters, especially when it comes to shot contests. So for everybody out there that's going T-Rex arms and saying, oh, if the shot contest isn't connected to the wingspan, I'm just going to go T-Rex. Well, there you have it. You need wingspan, height, intimidator. It all falls into shot contests. T-Rex arms and 6'3" is not going to get the job done once again. So there you have it. The 6'6" PG is on top. Let me know how you guys feel about that down in the comment section. Somebody else followed up under that, and they said, so does that mean a 6'10" power forward with low perimeter defense will contest 3-point rated shots less than a 6'2" guard with high perimeter defense? And that was a beautiful question. My man Mike hitting back with the answer. He said should be a wash because of the advantage of the taller player's height and reach. So pretty much what wash means is the guard pretty much cancels himself out for being a shorter player regardless of his wingspan, because the 6'10" is taller than the 6'2". So there you have it. Once again, confirmed that height and wingspan matters. T-Rex arms, say goodbye. Now let's move on to talking about steady shooter. A lot of people have been worried and asking about steady shooter. Somebody asked Mike, they said, how much of a negative penalty does steady shooter have on open shots? Mike Wayne responds, he says, it's directly inverse of the bonus you get against cover shots. The more you trend towards taking contested shots, the higher you should probably upgrade the badge. If you rarely ever take contested shots, you don't want this badge at all. So there you guys have it. Once again, if you do not take a lot of contested shots, stay away from this badge. I'm going to stay away from this badge anyway because I pride myself on getting open and taking open shots. I don't like taking contested shots. This year, I'm probably going to like taking contested shots with all the new badges I'm going to be able to have compared to my 19.4. But let's move on to talking about shooting off the dribble. Somebody hit up Mike and they said, how does shot off dribble work? Mike Wayne responds, because I love this question, love the answer. I'm glad we're getting confirmation on all of these things. Mike responded, he said, we look at your base shot ratings, close shot, mid-range, three-pointer. Depending on where you're shooting from and knock down your base shot percentage if you're shooting off dribble. Difficult shots will then offset that hit and bring your percentage back up depending on what level you have. Let that sink in. Let that answer sink in. I hope you guys understood that answer. Difficult shots, once again, is very prominent, especially when it comes to taking off dribble shots. Let's move on to somebody asking about pick and roll maestro. I'm loving the fact that pick and roll maestro is gone. So all those play sharps out there that were hiding behind screens, you will not receive a boost anymore hiding and dribbling behind screens. So shouts out to PNR Maestro being removed. So somebody said, does Needle Threader provide a shot boost for us since it replaced Pick and Roll Maestro? Mike Wayne says, no, Needle Threader improves the pass accuracy and it makes it tougher to intercept passes. If you want to buff the receiver shots, you need Dimer. So there is no more Pick and Roll Maestro boost. Maybe we could get more confirmation about why Pick and Roll Maestro was removed and the shot boost you receive off of it. But I'm pretty sure we all know why that is. Now let's move on to talking about stamina to end this video off, because a lot of people have been complaining about stamina. A lot of people have a lot of problems with stamina in the demo. A couple of days ago or a week ago, Mike Wayne, or when the demo came out, Mike Wayne said we'll receive a boost in movement speed in full game. So we're going to see about that. Mike Wayne took to Twitter and he said, stamina NBA 2K20. We want people to think of sprinting as a resource instead of mindlessly holding the sprint trigger all game long. Pick and choose your spots to explode and then lay off the trigger. This goes for offense and defense, with and without the ball. Look at my guy G-Man down there, like for more stamina. He got like 2,000 likes on that tweet too. But so pretty much what Mike is saying right here is the stamina did get nerfed once again, but they're trying to slow down the movement of the gameplay. Like they're trying to make it more sim ball by doing this with the stamina, if you guys understand what I'm saying. So they're trying to make it to where you're preserving your stamina and you're not relying on stamina so much. So if you're a dribbler, you can't rely on being able to dribble the shot clock out unless you got Gatorade boost and all that good stuff. But if you don't, you're gonna have to play like me. You're gonna if you're an isolation player, you're gonna have to play like me. You're gonna have to take that first bucket when it's there. You're gonna have to rim run if it's there. You're gonna have to take that quick first shot if it's there, because if you waste too much time dribbling, your stamina is going to get shot very easily. So we'll see how that is in full game. We will be paying to dribble. We definitely will be paying to dribble. I know I'm going to be paying to dribble as far as when it comes to getting Gatorade boost, you dig? You know what I'm saying? Now, if y'all find a way this year, if y'all find a way, you know what I'm saying, to get that Gatorade, you know what I'm saying, hit your boy up. But we about to jump off this video, y'all. I appreciate y'all love and support. We got 150K on the way. We'll probably hit it today or tomorrow. I appreciate y'all for supporting the channel. Appreciate y'all for showing me love, keeping me motivated. Y'all stay blessed whenever you watch this video. I'm gonna catch up with y'all on the next one. Let's have a discussion down in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video. If you new, sub to the Poe family, CN team. And once again, I'm gonna catch up with y'all on the next one. Y'all be easy. I'm out. One.
Okay. Hey, this. Hey, this. Yeah. A white flag, I ain't tryna forfeit. No way. It's stealing swag, tell me who the culprit. Who did it? Think you copped the latest, I already wore it. I did. If I'm who she look